Well, we stand here with our Mr. Jason Beckett, and I want to say welcome to KRIF Hockey. And we want to know a little about yourself. Maybe you can tell you who is Jason Beckett.
I'm a small town kid. Grew up in a little town called Fort Macleod, Alberta, which is just south of Calgary, Alberta, about an hour and a half. Grew up most of my life playing hockey and every other sport that I could in town, from rugby to swimming to baseball, and just was a normal kid, you know. In the summertime, explored the wilderness with my friends, and in the winter just played hockey. And have a sister, an older sister, and my parents. Quite a small family, but good family. Nothing too extravagant there, but my mom was a school teacher. My dad has done many things, from being a cop to now driving a truck for a delivery company. And yeah, so just a kind of a blue-collar family and a nice small hometown kid.
Yeah. Thank you. If we look at the game you played on the other side in Canada and compare it to here in Sweden, do you see any big difference about the game when you play it?
Well, the game definitely has an element where you control the puck a lot more, and you don't, you know, in North America, a lot of times when you run yourself out of trouble, you just throw the puck, you give up your puck possession to the other team and just kind of bank it out, pass it out, or just throw it into the neutral zone, and it's not a big deal because it's a smaller surface. But here you seem to not throw away puck control. You seem to want to remain in control of the puck and not give it away easily. So that's probably the biggest difference. It's affected my game a few times. I haven't done that before, but here I've kind of learned over the last couple of games that there's no real need. If there's no absolute need to throw the puck away, just keep possession and go back into your zone. And so that element is a little different. Obviously, you have to work a little different in the defensive zone because of how big the ice is. You know, just cutting down angles and not necessarily trying to physically control the player, just kind of waiting and steering him in a direction and having a good position so that he's not able to beat you.
Okay. If we look at the last game, we played our bitter rivals, Karlskrona HK. We have an arena that was completely full, 3,400 people, and a huge atmosphere. So, what was your feeling about this game?
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, every time in Europe when you play in a derby game, everybody around you is so much more excited, so you can't help but get a little bit more excited. Yeah, it's a beautiful facility. Their team is definitely, from the other guys, is highly regarded in the league and in the division, so knew there was a lot to play for. Definitely was surprised by the way they played the game. Certain aspects were kind of different than most. But you know, I think, you know, our crowd kind of kept us encouraging us when we were playing. So, you know, we were away, but we definitely our home fans were enough to keep us encouraged when we had difficult times and took penalties, and so I didn't really feel like we were too far from home when we were there.
Yeah, thank you. What was your feeling? We were down 2-1, and Linus Bladström make the equalizer 2-2. What was your feeling when he made that goal?
Well, initially I was sitting on the bench, kind of regathering myself from a shift before. I think I was out. I was kind of tired, so I didn't really get to see the goal. Everybody was standing up, and it was just a huge relief because I felt like we were definitely competitive that game. The game we could have scored a few extra goals. They could have scored a few extra times. I mean, it could have been a 5-5 game and not a 2-2 game. But definitely excited. You know, those are the types of games that we're going to have to start to win. And so I was, you know, definitely excited that we're starting to turn those games into wins and turn them around.
Well, then I have to thank you for this interview. Then good luck on the game on Sunday against Olofström. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.